Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Nikki Styles Her Curves. I am Nikki, and today I'm bringing you a video that's a little bit different on my channel. So today I'm actually going to be sharing with you an experience, an unfortunate experience that I recently had. My Instagram account was hacked, and luckily I was able to get it recovered. So I'm just going to tell you what my experience was leading up to my account getting hacked, and then how I restored it. And now I have regained access to the account. So if this is your first time watching my channel focuses on curvy girl fashion, beauty, a little bit of travel, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So I guess this would fall into the little bit of this and that category. This is really not a video that I had obviously planned or intended to bring you guys, because I never intended for my account to be hacked, but we are here today, and I just wanted to share with you guys my story and any tips that I have so that you can avoid having your account hacked, and just maybe it can help you somehow in the process, just because I have recently been hearing about more and more pages being hacked, and I create content on Instagram, here on YouTube and TikTok now, and Instagram is my main platform, so I post there daily, almost daily, fashion ideas, outfit inspo, travel, all the good stuff, and I really do take a lot of time out of my day, week, schedule, life in order to create that content, and it's really a passion of mine. So when my Instagram got hacked, I was devastated, and so let me kind of just bring you to what happened. A few days ago, in the morning, I received a DM from an account, which was basically like a backup page, and it said, it was from somebody that I follow on Instagram. They have a large following, at least 100,000 followers. Like, oh, my account was hacked. So follow me here. You may, like, I don't know if you got a text message from them or they may reach out, but don't click on any links and stuff like that. And, you know, they're saying things that make sense to me, that obviously if I get a link from an unknown person, I'm not going to click on any links. And at the same time, I realized that my phone did happen to have a text message that said, like, reset your Instagram password, but I ignored that because I know that I didn't request to reset my Instagram password, and it just clearly was not from Instagram. So that was the end of that conversation. I moved on about my day because I didn't click any links. I already knew that I was good. So then a few hours later, I go on Instagram and I noticed that this person's main page has a new post. So I'm a little bit confused. I'm like, okay, well, maybe she was able to regain access to her account that quickly. By 7 p.m., I want to say, I get a message on TikTok from someone who I follow on Instagram. They follow me, we follow each other, all that good stuff. And they're like, I think your account got hacked. Within 5 minutes, I had at least 10 different text messages and things of that nature from friends who are telling me that they think my account got hacked. And I'm like, so confused. Luckily, I was home. I was not out like in the middle of doing something. So I just started like kind of, I don't want to say panicking, but I just started like quickly trying to get on top of it so that I could reset my password or do whatever it needs to be done, like immediately, to ensure that I had access to the account. And it was not it. So the reason why all of these people knew that my account got hacked is because in my Instagram stories, as well as a post on my feed, it said something. I will put a picture of what it was, but basically it says like, oh, reach out to this person. Thankfully, that person was able to help me get $10,000. And then there's like Cash App screenshots, like hit them up, and like, no. So obviously it's some scammer stuff there. I don't know who would be so silly, one of my followers, to reach out to this person and try to get $10,000. Like, it don't even add up. But that's what they hacked my page to do. So that's how everyone knew that my page was hacked. Okay, so now that I know my page is hacked, immediately I start, once I see that, I go to my emails so I can see what has transpired, because I know Instagram had to email me and say something to me. While I'm looking at my emails, my husband notices you know, that it said to reach out to that person. So he starts reaching out to that person and says, like, you know, my wife's account was hacked and your name is here. So, like, what's up? And that person starts acting like they don't know why they're there. They don't know. They don't have no idea. Oh, they see it now. Blah, blah, blah. Acting like they're confused. And then they're like, oh, I know. I can help her get back in there. She'll get like a text message from Instagram with a 6-digit code, like just tell her to give it to me and I'll help her to get back in there. I'm like, immediately, no. So we already just pushed that to the side because you are listed here. It's already some fraudulent stuff going on and you're asking me to give you a code from Instagram. That's not gonna do it. So I work in the financial industry. I'm aware of scammers and all these kind of things, phishing, and so we already pushed that to the side. So now I go to my emails and I see many red flags immediately. So I see that my email address, it says from Instagram, your email address was changed. Then it says you're logging on from a new device. Then it says that multi-factor authentication is activated and something else. So basically, previously I had multi-factor authentication turned on, but it was like, you know, my primary, I guess, contact is they're gonna email me, and then the secondary is they're gonna send me a text. And whoever has hacked has, like, I don't know if they have access to my device or whatever it is, but they have access to these things. So this person has now set up a multi-factor authentication on some app. So there are apps that create codes that change every few minutes, so that you can enter these codes. And so now I don't have access to my account because although I know my password, this person has gone ahead and changed my password, and then they also changed the way in which Instagram is going to authenticate me, and I have no access to that app that they have added there. So basically, I just don't have no access. So I start looking into what are my Instagram help options. There is no customer service options available for Instagram, like on the phone or in chat. So there's no way to speak to a real life person, unfortunately. So it's like you're kind of just on your own trying to follow the steps in order to resolve. So in the steps, it says like, oh, you would have received an email, and your email would have said like, oh, if this wasn't you, to like click here, and then you can like, you know, revert the changes. That option was not available for me for whatever reason. I'm not sure.
Okay, so you're going to go to the login screen and you're going to click forgot password, and then you're going to enter your username and click next. Then in my case, the person still had my old email address and old phone number, but they also added their phone number and their email address. So I went to my phone number and I clicked send login link, and then it asked for how I wanted to recover my account. If you choose other options, for me at least, it brought me to the help center, which obviously I didn't need. So I had them send the code. They sent it to my phone. I enter it here. And then the next screen is where I couldn't get in because it asked for the 8-digit authenticator code. And the hacker has that code. I do not have access to that code, so I could not move forward. So then I tried another way. And then I clicked get support. And from there, I said that my account was hacked. Then I said, yes, I do have photos of myself on my accounts. And then it asks for an email address where they can reach you and let you know the results of their review. So I put in the code that I received on that email address. And then from there, it asked me to record a video of myself.
So now I'm kind of just like waiting around, not sure how long it's going to take Instagram to respond, because I believe it said it can take up to 3 to 4 business days. So I have no access to my account. I don't know when this person is, you know, going to reach out to my followers again. I'm hoping that they don't. I'm hoping nobody gets scammed. And I'm just kind of playing a waiting game because I've exhausted all other options. The only option is this video situation. So I stayed up pretty late, and then I kind of started falling asleep, and I look at my email, and at, I want to say 12:40, I get the email that they have authenticated me through this video. And by 1:20, I woke up probably like 1:30 or something like that. There's the other person, the hacker, has obviously gotten an email as well, because they start trying to change things at the same time. So now at this time of the morning, I'm trying to quickly get in my account. I'm trying to reset my password, and I'm trying to, reset everything so that I kick them out and they can't get back in. And unfortunately, I was not like fully awake to get this done quickly. And they got back in my account before I could, and they basically kicked me back out. So I was kicked back out. There was like all of the things that I did with the video, they already reset that. They already changed the passwords again, put in their codes, because they have these authenticators that I don't have. And so I was back. I got in for 2 seconds, and before I knew it, I was already kicked out. It said you are logged out, and I felt like, is this going to be the last time that I can access my Instagram account? So I did the video again, and I basically did not sleep all night, just sitting around waiting for a notification from Instagram that they verified my video so that I could quickly and swiftly get in there, change my password, change this multi-factor authentication method, and get my stuff back. And that's exactly what I did. So as soon as I received the next notification that Instagram approved my video, I had to, and in the meantime, I was also researching and downloading this multi-factor authenticator app, so that once I got my video approved by Instagram, I quickly reset my password. I quickly removed the phone numbers that those people added. I quickly removed the email addresses that those people added. And I set up my own multi-factor authentication on my device, on my phone, so that even if they tried, they could not get that second layer of authentication going. And they tried many times. I will put screen prints or, screen recordings of all of the attempts that they tried to get back in my account. So they're trying to get back in. It says from Nigeria a few times, and then it also says from Paris, France. And yes, so it was extremely stressful. It was not a good night. I did not sleep because I stood up just waiting for this notification from Instagram so I could quickly get into my account. So that being said, it's already said and done. I've regained access to my account. They don't have access anymore. I've set up these different authentication methods, so I feel like, my account should be secure. So that being said, I kind of just wanted to share with you maybe some tips that I have so that you can ensure that, obviously this does not happen to you. Of course, you don't click any links, and I didn't, but somehow them just communicating with me was enough for them to access my device, or I don't know how hackers work. I don't know. Also, if you're receiving emails, make sure that, you go to Instagram first. Don't just, if you get an email that says like, oh, Instagram wants to change your password or something like that, make sure you go to Instagram first and see like what's happening in your Instagram account. And then you also want to make sure that when you look at the emails that they're coming legitimately from Instagram, not from a gmail.com, not from a yahoo.com or any of those things, because if you click any of those links, it's probably going to be fraud. And those, there are usually red flags within the emails, like there are misspellings, there's no icons that are actually from Instagram, things like that. You obviously don't want to click on those things. And then I highly, highly, highly recommend that you set up a multi-factor authentication privacy security setting for Instagram so that you can, have a better chance in avoiding these type of things. And do not link it to your phone number, because obviously somehow these people can access the text messages and receive the codes that you receive. So it's better to use the multi-authenticator app. I'm not, an IT person, so I'm sorry if I'm saying any of this wrong, but because that develops codes that only last for a short period of time, and they're going to be on your device. So I would think nobody should be able to easily access it. It's supposed to be, obviously a higher level of security. So obviously you just want to have the highest levels of security, because right now I think, there's just a lot going on. So for me personally, Instagram and content creating is not my, primary source of income, thankfully, because if it was, like, you have to feel safe and secure in your work. And if your work is social media, if your work is Instagram or any of the other platforms, and you don't feel secure that your app is gonna get hacked, it's like, it's just crazy. I do know a lot of different content creators who also spend a lot of time making their content, and even if you don't spend a lot of time, like, nobody wants for their Instagram to be hacked. If you are, have partnerships and stuff like that, and you've already committed to XYZ, you have deadlines and things like that to meet, and now you can't even access your account. So this is my experience. This is what happened to me. I hope that this can help someone so that they can avoid having their account being hacked, because it's not a fun experience. Luckily now Instagram has that video feature in place, which is helpful, because obviously if you are a content creator who posts content of yourself, you will have pictures and videos of yourself that they can verify it's you. But if you are like a photographer who takes pictures of other people, or you take pictures of sceneries, or you take pictures of clothes but no faces, then you may have another issue on your hand, because I'm not sure how you can circumvent those kinds of things. But yes, please be sure to follow me on Instagram. Please be sure to follow me on TikTok. I may create a backup page for Instagram, because if this happens again, I need to just have something in place that if I need to post content, I can do that. It's kind of discouraging, and it kind of had me sitting there like second guessing being a content creator. Although again, it's not my primary source of income, it's something that I'm extremely passionate about, and it's something that I invest my personal time in when I'm not working, or with my husband, with my children. Like, I spend a lot of time creating this content for you guys, and I don't want somebody to come and just snatch my stuff up. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to follow me on all of my social medias. Be sure to comment down below and just let me know if you thought that this was helpful. Let me know if this is something that has happened to you before. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.